Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go.
Now, a feature presentation.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Welcome to the MatineeChat podcast
There is a God.
with Kathy Kaiser
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
and Anthony Wise.
Oh, excuse me, Russell, but I believe I requested the hand job.
He's just ignorant.
Stay connected at MatineeChat.com, on Facebook and Twitter at MatineeChat.
The radio's all yours now.
MatineeChat podcast on now.
And welcome back to Matinee Chat for another week of movie reviews. Everybody's been anticipating this week. We're on volume 19.
Oh, yeah, number 19.
Wow, he sings too.
I'm excited.
That was really
We're about to break out of our
exciting.
teenage years. We can vote and smoke cigarettes. I mean, we're going to be drinking.
We've been
it
doing
in
that for a
2
couple
more.
weeks. Can you come up with something else we're doing in our
No,
teens?
we have to wait. We have to wait till we're 21 to do everything else. So we're not
Okay.
even in the right state for some of the stuff you can do when you're 21. So
Wow. All right.
we
All
just gotta play
right.
it cool.
All right.
You know, which is what 19-year-olds do. They're cool.
Okay.
We know cool stuff because we're in the cool crowd.
You look super cool, actually.
in my
so.
my hoodies and stuff.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. And your stocking cap tonight. Woohoo.
Woo! So we got 3 movies this week. The first Christmas movie of the season.
Exciting.
Los 33, which is, of course, about the miners, and
The 33. Mm-hmm.
My All-American.
Yes.
So we're excited. And kicking things off with the first Christmas movie of the season. And
Love the Coopers.
Love the cast, first
Yes.
of all.
Yeah.
Love the cast.
Can you rattle those all off?
Oh, can I write all of them? No, there's just too many of them. I can do the homeboy, though, John Goodman.
Well, there you go. We got Homeboy John,
Aftown represent.
right? Diane Keaton, Marissa
good.
Tomei, Alan Arkin, Anthony Mackie, Amanda Seyfried, Olivia Wilde, and Ed Helms.
And somehow you miss Alex Bornstein, and she plays Lois on Family Guy. Are you kidding me? She's so
Wow.
awesome.
Okay. Well.
She's so awesome. But yeah, I was just a full cast, a full, just wonderful set of artists.
It was a good conglomeration.
It was.
Yes. Of actors.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a good collaboration of actors. What they were able to do together, I'm not saying it's their fault.
Really? You're saying you didn't like those
Man.
storylines?
It's not like the storyline. It was just super cheesy family movie. And
It's the first one of the season. It's got to be super
know.
cheesy. And doesn't Hollywood kind of do this maybe every year?
exactly.
So you're kind of over that, huh?
Well, I gotta tarnish my good
We
friend
need to get him a
John's name.
family. People, we need to give him a family. And then he'll be
Get him a
more
family.
heartfelt.
I have a family.
I mean, here with you
Oh,
in the loo.
I got friends.
Okay. All right. Well, he's got friends that'll step into these quirky little characters for him. Yes. No. Maybe so.
Well, I don't have friends I call mom or anything. If that's the kind of character you're looking for.
No. I was thinking about Olivia Wilde's character, picking you up in the airport or something.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
see?
Yeah, no, she's fun. Actually, she wrote an article today about her meeting Chris Farley for the first time. Oh, off topic. There goes the jar. Okay, cool. So the Coopers, like I said, a huge fan of the cast. I personally, just like I said, it's just too cheesy for me. But what are your thoughts, Kathy? I feel like I summed it up pretty quick for me.
Oh, well, that was really quick. Well, I enjoyed parts of it.
Parts of
Homeboy John Goodman.
portions.
Him singing. Oh, yeah. That was incredible singing, not even. But it was cute. And, I liked quirky parts of it. Diane Keaton's playing what we've seen Diane Keaton play in the last 7 or 8 films she's been in. So no surprise there. Love seeing Anthony Mackie again. Marissa Tomei hasn't been in quite a few films lately. So, yeah, I enjoyed the actors. The storylines, yes, I'm going to give you, they got a little cheesy. But it's a Christmas movie, so...
I know, so I should get over it, and I am, just saying. Just saying, that's all.
All right. Well, and let me just say it was not in any way, shape, or form my favorite Christmas movie ever, besides all the great actors that we enjoyed viewing. So if you go to MatineeChat.com or check us out on Twitter at MatineeChat, I gave it a rating of somewhere between must see on the big screen and wait for the DVD. But if you wait for the DVD, it's kind of anticlimactic. It's no longer going to be Christmas, but that's where I was with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just, you just sit your stanky booty at home and watch it next Christmas.
All right.
Unless you're a huge, arachnophobia fan like myself. And then you should go support John.
Okay.
Kids full review, of course, up at the website, MatineeChat.com. And now already time for the first game of the week, which turns out we had some winners last week.
We did.
First time ever.
How exciting is that?
I feel like I have super Spartan spirit for these guys. So Brian Dooley and Jill Taylor, Jill the Tool Lady Taylor.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Jill,
Both
for
winners
reaching out
of
to
tickets
us.
and a dinner and a movie, in fact.
Yeah, out in the St. Charles.
In St. Charles. Congratulations to them.
Thank you, Warenberg.
Thank you, Warenberg. And now your chance to win even more tickets to go see a dinner movie just like them. Roll it.
Get these morons off the air.
Hey, Tiny, who's playing tonight?
Wait till Otis sees us!
We're on a mission from God.
I love his music. I do. I'm a Michael Bolton fan.
Name that movie tune.
All right, name that movie tune, and it's everybody's favorite week. It's
Kathy's
my week.
Ring. I should finally get,
Although, you
like, some sort of
realize our
ringer.
first winners were from your week.
Exactly.
So were they too easy, or were yours better than mine?
Oh,
no, I think they were too easy.
I think, mine are pretty slutty. They're pretty slutty.
Okay. All right. Well, it's my week this week, so we're going to see if everybody out there knows this tune and what movie it's from.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10.
Ooh, a slow jam.
A slow jam, yeah.
And a very popular artist, by the way. She's
very
on
popular
fire right now.
Huge on fire. And maybe that's from a movie that there's a series of movies.
Oh, really? How many more giveaways can you have, Kathy? Really?
Well, we got to have winners this week, too.
So what? Just saying, just because I'm slutty doesn't mean you have to be slutty. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I didn't consider that slutty, but okay. All right.
Answer the question on the podcast page for your chance to win dinner movie up in St. Charles, thanks to our friends at Warenberg.
Thank you, Warenberg.
On to movie number 2. La 33, also known as the 33, which is, of course,
that is
about
awesome the way you say that.
miners.
I wish I could do that. Yeah.
That sounds like mumble speech to me this late at night, but
Really?
yeah, just a little bit. It's been a long day, long week.
All right.
Anyways, 33, about the miners, of course, the Chilean miners that got stuck for quite some time.
69
I was going to say
days.
69 days, but I didn't want to come off as a pervert since I'm that guy.
69 days.
I wanted you to say it first.
Oh,
Kathy
okay.
said it first. And yeah, again, a movie in which I loved the cast. I gotta be
Antonio
honest.
Banderas.
Yeah, but
Try to say that without using an accent.
I can't do that.
I tried earlier
It's
today, and it
impossible.
does not work. But I want to hear you say it. Go.
I want to say Lou Diamond Phillips instead, man. I love Lou.
No.
I love Lou. He's La Bamba.
It's been
Bamba
quite
was
a
in this
while.
movie.
I know. And he did really, really good, too.
Antonio
about-
Banderas. There.
Oh, wow.
I know you like
okay. that was
county speak.
perfect. That was nice. We also had Juliette Binoche and Josh's daddy, James Brolin.
Yeah, and Oscar Nunez from The Office. Oscar's awesome.
Oh,
man.
yes,
Really love
yes,
Oscar. Plus, he played my
yes.
favorite character from that whole story, which, I mean, it's a true story, a very true to life thing. I remember being captivated by this whole situation when it happened
Right.
a couple years ago. And
2010, actually.
2010? It's
2010.
already been that long?
Yes.
I am
You don't want to know what he just didn't say, but he mouthed.
I F me.
There you go.
I
Wow.
Of hardcore F me. What? That wasn't explicit. We don't have to push the button on this podcast just yet.
Okay, good.
But we all should be familiar with the story. Of course, these miners, I believe there's 30 of them, give or take.
33. That's why it's the
God damn it.
33.
So it's 33 miners that get trapped down in this coal mine where there were structural integrity issues prior.
Right, which
to them
Lou
entering
Diamond
the
Phillips'
mine.
character found.
Yes,
and
of
they
course.
didn't listen,
Spoiler
of course.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, yeah. Huh.
Nice. Way to go, Kathy.
Hey,
And,
but I knew how many miners there were.
Yeah, no, it's just fine details. So I wouldn't worry
Okay,
about it.
all right. I'm the detail girl. Go ahead.
Anyways, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I thought they captured pretty much the essence of what happened. Two things that I thought were really great to me. My favorite part would be almost the similar acting styles that I used to watch in novellas, because my mom used to watch a lot of novellas on Telemundo
Really?
and Univision.
Okay.
It's like there used to be like this look that all Just like there's a certain kind of acting when you see on soap operas, there's a certain kind of acting you see on
Yeah,
novellas,
you shared
too.
it with me that night. I
So
didn't
you
have
can,
any
like-
point of reference, but yes.
So you can like see in the way they look, and we look at the camera, and like the way the head moves. It's all over the place. It was so funny to see that. The only thing I thought that was interesting, or not interesting, that kind of I took away from it is it was long, which I shouldn't have to say because they spent 69 days down there, so I really can suffer for 2 hours. But I thought they could have cut a lot of that out and kept it a little bit shorter.
I know this doesn't happen too often, but I am actually going to agree with you on that point. Because I realized that, yes, they were down there for 69 days, and we as viewers should have been able to experience all of those 69 days. But there were parts of the film that really drug out for me. So I agree.
Yeah, they could have chopped down a little bit.
But, you know.
Other than that, great cast, great set of people, and for me, what I want to see, again, one thing I want to see the most is how they handled Oscar's character, who was the guy that had two girlfriends, two wives, basically.
Yes.
And I, thought
I knew that's why you liked
portrayed that
him.
very well. Well, I mean, because it was a funny story out of all that situation. I mean, because you're worried about these people's lives, but then the news coming back to the States says, oh, and one of them has two girlfriends, and they're both
That was
here.
actually a wife and a mistress.
Yeah, whatever. It's Jerry Springer all over the place. Okay.
Okay.
But I
once again, details. Sorry.
I still enjoyed the movie, and I recommend that you at least experience it. If you've seen whatever Girl Trapped in a Well from like 89 or 92, the Hallmark made-for-TV movie about whatever her name is in Texas that fell in the hole. If you sat through that, you can sit through this.
Well, definitely. There's no comparison. If you're comparing it to that, if you go to MatineeChat.com or check us out on Twitter at MatineeChat, my review that's up on the site says, you don't even want to know what he's doing. Okay, anyway.
Just keep stroking him,
The
Kathy.
review.
My review's up on the website.
We're going to get him to write something before this is all said and done.
I'm here
Yes,
for
we
audio
are.
speaking.
Anyway, it says it rates somewhere between must see on the big screen and wait for the DVD. I wasn't totally sold on, like I said, the length, and even though most of it was enjoyable, some of it drug out for me, so I couldn't make it strictly a must-see. So we're in between those two things for me.
Still a wonderful story, and if you are a fan of
True stories,
just go check it out.
And James Brolin saving the day. Spoiler, sorry.
Yes, he did. He did save the day. Spoiler. God, Kathy, you just give all the spoilers.
No, I just had to give him a shout out. James Brolin
You could have given
is
him a
back.
shout out without giving the spoiler. You knew this.
Okay, whatever.
We'll work on that, folks.
All right.
We'll try to
He's going to try to reel me in. Go ahead.
33 review up on the website, MatineeChat.com. And, of course, feel free to comment on anything about that on Facebook and Twitter.
Come
too.
slam me for spoiling. Go ahead.
That's right. Slam Kathy. Game number 2 now. It's called Say What, in which we play a quote for you, a chance to win tickets to go see a movie at the Lincoln Theater
On
in
the Illinois.
All
Yes.
right, here we go.
Let me bring you up to speed.
Say what?
You talking to me? Say what again?
Games on the Matinee Chat podcast.
Thanks. I like to play.
Say what?
Unleash the fury.
Let's begin, shall we?
Well, of course, like we said, it's my week. So, of
Kathy's
course, we
week.
have the quote that is absolutely perfect and from one of my all-time favorite films.
I'm getting diabetes just listening to the emotion of this quote. All right, here we go.
I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to order a sandwich. I love that you get a little crinkle above your nose when you're looking at me like I'm nuts. I love that after I spend a day with you, I can still smell your perfume on my clothes. And I love that you are the last person I want to talk to before I go to sleep at night. And it's not because I'm lonely, and it's not because it's New Year's Eve. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Diabetes, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
It was that sickening sweet. It was so heartfelt and so
It is.
loving. And I know we don't usually do that on your weeks, but we have to do that on mine.
Oh, we just have
Love
to.
is so important in my life.
'Tis the season.
That's right. All the family love. Anyway.
So if you can easily identify who that person was
Which
and
you
what
can.
movie that is, hop on the website. Of course, just scroll down below if you're on the page at MatineeChat.com for your chance to win tickets to the Lincoln Theater.
Yes.
And thank you to the Lincoln folks
Thank you very much,
for
Lincoln.
helping us out with that there.
Yes.
All right, movie review number 3.
Can you believe we're to 3 already? Woo, we're
yes,
rolling.
I can believe that. My All-American, which stars one of my favorite actors of all time, Aaron Eckhart.
Yes, love him.
And new, I guess he's a new guy. I don't know what else he's
Finn
been in.
Whitrock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he new? Has he ever been in something else?
I've never seen him
Disney,
in anything
maybe?
before.
He was in Noah.
Oh, okay.
Whatever Noah was about.
Okay.
Joking, I know what Noah was about. But yeah.
I'm like, come on, you couldn't get 33 or what Noah's about, really?
Oh, well, he was in ER in 2000. There was ER in 2003? What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, and Sarah Bulger is
back on topic.
in it too. Yeah, back on topic. Come on. Only $2 so far this week. Woo.
But I didn't give out any money last week.
Oh, well.
Which, whatever. Oh, well.
When it gets really, full, we'll give it to the listeners.
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible game. Win Anthony's money from him being a jag-on. All right, so my All-American is about football in America.
Gridiron.
About a certain player.
Yes.
You see, Aaron Eckhart plays the coach.
How about he plays the coach of the University of Texas.
University of Texas Longhorns, down there in Austin. So this movie's about his favorite All-American of his entire career.
How about Freddie Steinmark is his name?
Steinmark.
There you go, Freddie Steinmark.
Who's giving this damn review, woman? It's going to be you, it's going to be me, okay?
I'm just trying to help you out.
You ain't trying to help out
Details,
nothing. You just keep
details.
Talking. Keep talking, you keep spoiling. I can't even do this
Go,
accent
Anthony.
properly.
Okay, I'm going to shut up now.
Doing all this nonsense. It's about football, and I'm done. Thank you.
Oh, I finally shut up, and now you're done.
Well, that's pretty much what the entire movie is about, right? It's about football.
It is.
But it is also about the unfortunate case of cancer as well. This is all another true story. Freddie had caught some cancer in his college years over at University of Texas, and he was not a big guy. Freddie was a smaller person compared to the rest of the team. Yeah. And but he was,
and he played a defensive back and a safety. Yeah.
And he just had that will and the determination and the fire just to be better than everybody else. And he showed that, and he had the work ethic to do so, which was instilled to him by his father.
Yes.
And it was good movie.
Oh, he's stalling.
I mean, if you're growing up as a football fan and still being a football fan and be on the football team, we always used to sit around and watch football movies. Little Giants. Remember the Titans? It doesn't matter.
Right.
Before a game, we'd watch
Rudy.
a movie. No, because that brought too many people to tears. We stopped watching that one. That's the only movie I'll admit crying to.
Okay.
And so I can see where this might be added on to that list, just like Invincible with Mark Wahlberg.
Right.
I don't know, just the underlying things, the social things about this movie that I think are just strange, like the relationship with him and the guy from California. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know that Freddie wins.
That was
him
the
over.
other football player. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Freddie wins him over with his heart and everything, but it just seemed like such a a yin and yang sort of relationship, or almost a pairing of a friendship.
Right. But
they never really got into overly too much. But you could see where there was still an emotional connection. Based off the war scene.
Most definitely.
That came eventually. But I mean, it was a lot of football, but it was also a story about perseverance. And you got to admire a character like that, a character like Freddie was, just the work ethic. But it's definitely the football side of me and the youthful high schooler in me enjoyed it more than I guess adult Anthony did. Because
really?
It just seemed too simple. It just seemed too 1950s. Yay,
but that
America.
was it. It was classic 1950s cinema. And actually, Angelo Pizzo, who did Rudy and did Hoosiers and all of those films, actually wrote the screenplay and directed this one too. So that was probably why
that makes a little sense.
It felt a lot like
felt like the olden days.
Yes, yeah. And I used to watch football every Sunday with my daddy, and that's all that was allowed on the TV on our one television. Yes, households only had one TV. Do you believe that one?
Yeah, I grew up on one TV.
I'm teasing. Anyway. I love the nostalgic feel of this film. I loved Aaron Eckhart, too. And I really think that, Finn Whitrock rocked it out playing Freddie Steinmark.
Mom cheese. Just spread your mom mozzarella all over that joke.
Oh, well, that's all right. That's all right. It's a good thing when you're a mom. I'm proud of that fact. Maybe that's why I cried during this film.
You cried during this film?
I did, and so did the gentleman sitting next to me. He literally was wiping away tears, too. So what can I say? We're going to let all the guys out there know you may want to stick a Kleenex just in case.
Or use your sleeve like a man.
Okay, all right.
It's football.
All right,
crying.
It's football.
no crying in
It's
football.
gridiron magic is what it is.
But yeah, no, it's a good story, and it's another also true story as well.
I know Hollywood's been doing that all year long. We got more and more and more true stories.
People like true stories, and people like space fantasies and dinosaurs and stuff.
There you go. Okay.
So yeah, get a full review up on the website MatineeChat.com and go see any one of these 3 movies this weekend and have a great time in the theaters.
Yes,
next
please.
week, we're looking forward to some stuff.
Oh, we got a
movies.
whole slew of movies again next week. A whole slew of movies. Part 2 of The Hunger Games, Mockingjay.
Some Katniss action.
There
All
you
right.
go. The Secret in Their Eyes, Julia Roberts.
Okay.
The one you have been waiting for 3 weeks.
I can finally talk about it?
You can.
Oh, God, I love Spotlight. It is such a good movie, and I cannot wait to talk about it.
There you go. Okay. Little teaser there, Anthony. All right. The Night Before, new Christmas movie out again next week.
Yeah.
Remember?
That's when I actually will see.
Okay. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah.
Seth
Rogen. Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to send Anthony to that one.
Oh, by myself? I see how it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool.
I'm teasing you. And Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't want to go see that one. Huh?
It was. I'm sure it was lovely, though.
It was lovely. It was lovely. I can't wait to tell everyone about that one.
Okay, Katniss.
And then totally threw me off. Have seen it already. Can't wait to tell all of our listeners about Trumbo. Which is actually about all the communists out in Hollywood and the blacklist and all that fun.
It's called Breaking Trumbo, to be real about it.
Okay. Yeah, maybe because that was, Bryan Cranston plays Trumbo.
They get the joke, yeah.
Okay, all right. Clarifying.
I'm just teasing. All these reviews and more, plus more games. Don't forget to play our games for your chance to win tickets, just like our friends Jill and Brian did. Thanks again for playing, guys. And
thank you very much.
We'll hear you guys. See you guys next week.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Toodles.
Take care. Bye.